Now, one final thing to talk about in this chapter is back focus, but this topic only applies to the Z280. The lens on the Z190 is designed differently and therefore doesn't have a manual back focus adjustment. In order for a zoom lens to be parfocal, meaning that it stays in focus as you zoom in or out, the distance between the sensor and the rear element of the lens has to be set very accurately. Now, E&G cameras with removable lenses have a back focus adjustment ring to manually correct for any errors. But fixed lenses, like those on the Z280 and Z190, must be corrected by the camera itself. So, if you find that when zooming in and out your focus is not holding properly on the Z280, then you need to do something about it immediately. A quick way to test your camera is to zoom all the way in on something, focus, and then zoom out to full wide. My lens looks good, but if the object didn't look like it was in sharp focus anymore, then I'd have a problem that would need to be corrected. I've already had to fix the back focus on my Z280 once, so I know that this is more than just a hypothetical issue that can arise. Fortunately, we can take care of it on our own in a matter of minutes. I'll press the menu button, choose the Camera tab, and go to the Auto Flange Back Adjust menu. Unfortunately, you can see that it's grayed out right now and cannot be selected. Why is that? Well, because the camera needs to be set up very specifically in order for this function to do its job correctly. So a few things are going to need to be changed before we can proceed. Even if this menu is not grayed out, please pay special attention to the steps I'm about to tell you. Step 1. Go to LCD Viewfinder, Marker, and turn the setting menu on. And then program the center marker to anything but off. I prefer number 3. Step 2, go to System, Record Format, and set the frequency for either 59.94 or 50. And set the video format for 4K. Step 3, make sure the full auto mode is turned off and set the shutter speed, gain, and iris to the following settings. Shutter speed, auto shutter. Gain, 0 dB. And iris, fully open at f1.9. If you're not sure how to adjust those settings, please refer to Chapter 12. Step 4, set the zoom switch on the bottom of the camcorder to servo. Step 5, place a high contrast subject, such as a well-lit back focus chart, about 10 to 12 feet away from the camera. The bigger the chart, the better. But it doesn't have to be an official chart. Anything with high contrast and lots of detail can work just fine. Place the chart so that it appears at the center of the frame when you zoom in. Also, make sure that there are no objects closer to the camera that will come into view when the lens is zoomed out. Step 6. Use the variable ND filter or adjust the lighting so that the exposure is approximately correct. The chart doesn't need to be perfectly exposed, but it does need to be close. And finally, Step 7. Go to the Auto Flange Back Adjust menu, select it, and then execute. During adjustment, the In Progress message is displayed. When the adjustment has finished, the completion message will be shown, and the camera should be ready to start shooting.